Imagine a pilot sitting inside a ground control station. On his screen, a convoy moves across desert terrain. Coordinates are verified, a laser designator locks in. Seconds later, an AGM-114 Hellfire missile detaches from an MQ-9 Reaper drone. Impact. No infantry crossed the border, no trenches were dug, no battalion advanced. But the target is eliminated. This is modern war. Now cut to 1916. Men climb out of trenches at the Somme. The Maxim gun fires 600 rounds per minute. Within minutes, hundreds are dead. One war is measured in bodies, the other in systems. And between those two moments lies the story of how warfare has been rewired. On February 28, 2026, Israel and the United States conducted coordinated strikes on multiple sites inside Iran in what Israel described as Operation Lion's Roar. Air defense systems, missile facilities, command centers. Iran responded with ballistic missiles and drones. Hundreds of aircraft were reportedly involved. Cruise missiles were launched. Low-cost one-way attack drones were deployed. There has been no ground invasion. Instead, the exchange unfolded through layered air power, fighter jets, missiles, drones, guided by satellites and integrated intelligence networks. Modern air operations are no longer isolated sorties, they are networked kill chains. Sensors detect, algorithms process, platforms strike, all in real time. But this kind of war is not cheap. An F-22 stealth fighter costs as much as $300 million, an F-35 over $80 million, a single Tomahawk cruise missile around $2 million, a THAAD interceptor roughly $13 million. In recent strikes, dozens of Tomahawks were reportedly fired in days. Before a single soldier steps onto foreign soil, the bill already runs into billions. Now cut back to 1916. Rifles, machine guns, barbed wire, human waves. Industrial slaughter was cheap in financial terms, devastating in human cost. Today, fewer soldiers may die at the outset. But war is measured in platforms, procurement cycles, and logistics chains. In May 2025, after a terrorist attack in Pahalgam killed 26 civilians, India launched Operation Sindoor. There were no armored columns crossing the line of control. Instead, India conducted precision strikes on 9 identified terror infrastructure sites across Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. The targets were described as militant facilities, not Pakistani military bases. The operation was presented as calibrated and non-escalatory. This is increasingly how nuclear-armed states manage confrontation. Limited objectives, controlled escalation, no territorial occupation. Strike, signal, de-escalate. The First World War was the moment technology first outpaced doctrine. The Maxim gun made frontal assault suicidal. Barbed wire reshaped terrain. Chlorine gas introduced chemical warfare. The tank emerged to break trench stalemate. War expanded into the sky, but soldiers still filled the trenches. In the Second World War, integration became doctrine. Tanks moved with dive bombers in coordinated blitzkrieg formations. Aircraft carriers displaced battleships. Then came nuclear weapons. In 1945, atomic bombs forced Japan's surrender without a mainland invasion. Strategic destruction began replacing territorial conquest. During the Cold War, the decisive battlefield was no longer terrain, it was infrastructure. Missiles in silos, submarines beneath oceans, radar systems scanning the horizon. War became a race of systems. By the 1990s, the United States demonstrated shock and awe. Overwhelming air power designed to paralyze command structures before ground forces moved in. It worked, but it was expensive. Stealth aircraft takes years to build. Cruise missiles cost millions and can be fired faster than they are replaced. Which brings us to the next shift. Alongside advanced fighters and precision missiles, militaries are now fielding low-cost one-way attack drones. Some cost roughly $35,000 each. For the price of one Tomahawk, more than 50 such drones can be deployed. Iran pioneered this model. Ukraine and Russia expanded it. Now the United States is incorporating it. Instead of relying on a few exquisite platforms, saturate the battlefield with expendable systems. This doctrine has a name: affordable mass. War becomes scalable. Modern conflict is no longer only kinetic. As missiles strike, cyber operations move in parallel. Artificial intelligence is increasingly embedded in this ecosystem. AI assists in battlefield intelligence assessments, target identification, simulations. Drones adapt to signal jamming. Fighter jets rely on data fusion. The kill chain is becoming algorithm assisted, not replacing soldiers, but compressing time. In 1916, victory meant breaking a trench line with men and artillery. In 1945, a single aircraft delivered a weapon that reshaped global politics. During the Cold War, deterrence rested on missiles waiting beneath reinforced concrete. Today, states strike through drones, cruise missiles, cyber disruption, and algorithm-assisted systems, often without deploying divisions across borders. Distance has collapsed. Response time has shortened. Power is measured not only by how many troops you can mobilize, but by how intelligently, cheaply, and quickly you can act.